What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, obviously, we're back in the garage. It's gonna be another garage video. I'm gonna say the next 2 to 3 uploads are gonna be garage videos, just a heads up, because we have no snow right now, but we are looking at snow in the forecast this weekend and next week here. So we should get back to riding videos within the next 2 to 3 uploads. Just for now, bear with me on the garage videos, you guys. I'm doing the best I can. If you guys are new here and you guys are not subscribed, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of this week. I think I need 180 more. So if you guys have been watching for a while or you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about my first impressions on the 850 SKS 146. So obviously I am fortunate enough to be able to ride the 850 Pro RMK and also the 850 SKS 146. So I figured I did a first impressions video on my RMK. I'd like to give you guys a first impression on the 850 SKS. So I know a lot of you guys are interested in the SKS. I see a lot of comments asking, where's the SKS? Why aren't you guys riding it? It's because it's my dad's, so I don't really ride it. I ride my RMK. And when I did get to ride it, I rode it for a little bit, and I have some opinions on it, and I just want to share what I think about the SKS, and I think you guys are going to like what I have to say. 50 SKS is an incredible machine. I absolutely love that sled. To be honest, you guys, if it came down to doing my RMK again and the SKS, it'd be a really close call. When I ordered my sled, I didn't think I was gonna like the SKS, so I didn't get it. I was like, I'm too much into the RMK. I love the way the RMK is. If you guys didn't see my video about why I have an RMK, I'll link it down below so you can see why I love my RMK so much. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like it, so I didn't get the SKS. It wasn't really a thought. I wanted the RMK. I was set on that, so I got the RMK. But I rode the SKS, and wow, did my thoughts change on that sled. I love that sled. It's a great sled. It's a beautiful platform. The first thing I noticed right off the bat when I was riding that SKS is it just wants to lift the front skis and go. That thing loves to have the front skis up. It loves to lift that front and just wheelie. That thing is a wheelie machine. What everyone was saying about that thing wheeling on Facebook and YouTube and everything, they're not kidding. That sled will pick up the skis on flat ground and groom trail and go. And I bet even like deep powder, which I haven't gotten to ride in yet, I bet it's even better. You can dig into that throttle and skis are up. Like everyone says, it's almost impossible to keep the skis on the ground when you're in the throttle, which is just awesome. I love it. Let's talk about some on-trail handling and off-trail handling. So on-trail handling, it's incredible. It has a adjustable 39-inch to 41-inch ski stands. My dad has it sucked into a 39, and I think it handles incredible at 39 on trail and off trail. It rips the corners real nice, rails them, comes out on super smooth. Off trail, if you're trying to carve, it needs more input than like a Pro RMK. Quite obviously, like it's pretty obvious. Trail is incredible. The even with the 146 track, you don't really feel it back there, and it's super easy to just handle, rail through corners, and rip right out of them. On trail and off trail SKS is just like best of both worlds. It'll do it all for you. The Switchback Assault is like a 50-50 on-trail, off-trail. SKS is more of like a, I'd say like a 70-30 or 60-40. 60 off-trail, 40 on-trail, 70 off-trail, 30 on-trail, somewhere in between there. And it really shows because the setup they have on it is really very similar to the RMK. But there's a few things that I wish they would have done to the SKS that the RMK has. And I might be a little bit biased because I'm an RMK guy. Obviously, this is my 5th RMK I've had. So I've been riding them for a while and I'm a little biased towards them. But there's a few key things I wish they would have done in the SKS that I noticed I wasn't too big of a fan of, but I don't think it's awful. So first being seat and tank. I wish they would have put the RMK seat and tank on that sled, because I feel like that seat and tank is just a little bit too wide, a little bit too long, a little bit too bulky for some serious off-trail riding and boondocking in the trees, compared to the Pro seat, which is so just like nubby and short and narrow and super like comfy. And I get why they put the seat on the SKS because it was also a trail sled, but it would have been nice to see a little bit smaller of a seat on there just for when you're in the trees and off-trail, making it just that much easier to play around. Another thing I would change on the SKS if I could is the running boards. I wish it had the Pro running boards, the Pro RMK running boards. They're so like aired out, and there's almost like there's so much room for snow and ice to fall through. I feel like the SKS running boards are just a little bit too, they don't have enough ventilation for the snow. So I'd like to see the Pro RMK running boards on there. I think that'd make a huge difference for the off-trail guys that use the SKS purely for off-trail. So it would have been nice to see those. Another cool thing, like I don't think it's necessary, but I think another cool thing to see on the SKS would have been a narrower ski stance, like how the RMK is the 36 or 38 inch now. It would have been cool to see like a 36 inch ski stance on that SKS, because I think that'd make it something that like it'd make it something incredible, something different that's out there, and I really love to see a 36-inch ski stance done on that sled. And the other thing, which I actually didn't think I was gonna be a fan of, but ended up not minding, was the bars. They have like the trail on the SKS, it has the trail setup bars, your brights, your hand warmers, your reverse, all right here. And then like obviously your throttle block here. I thought I wasn't gonna like having the controls here and it was gonna be a pain and like hard to maneuver and ride off trailing. But honestly, they didn't get in the way too much and I actually didn't end up minding those bars at all. I think it'd be cool if players offered the Pro bars for the SKS also. I think that'd make just a little bit more of a difference in the off trail for some of the guys, but I didn't find the controls getting in my way at all. It's just I think it make it look a lot cleaner and a lot more like a mountain sled if we took the Pro bars and slapped them on the SKS. Also, a nice touch on the SKS is the Polaris gripper skis. That's nice to have on there, nice wide skis. And they have the Walker Evans adjustable piggyback shocks, which ride super smooth. They're super easy to adjust, and they're just a great touch on the SKS, especially for guys that are ripping trails real hard, hitting ditches and whatnot. You could harden and soften your suspension at the twist of a knob. So I really do like the Walker Evans adjustables on there. And I almost wish I would have got them on my sled, but I don't think it's necessary. Basically what I'm getting at here is, I'm a little biased towards the Pro RMK. You guys know that. I love my RMK. And I wish they would have just incorporated a little bit more of the RMK into the SKS. And I know that'd probably make it basically an RMK, but it would be kind of cool to see a little bit narrower of a ski stance, a narrower, shorter seat, and also the bigger running boards and possibly the RMK bars on there. I think it'd make it something super unique, something that like not a lot of companies have, like Arctic Cat, Skidoo, Yamaha. They're not doing it like that. And I think it'd be really cool to see something like that. And I don't know if they'll ever end up doing that. I feel like it's gonna be too similar to the RMK. It's just basically an RMK with the 146 at that point. But I don't know, I kind of think it'd be kind of cool to see that. Hopefully when we go ride up north again, I get to ride the SKS in some super deep powder and see what it's like, and I'll get a whole video on that too. But just from what I've ridden it for, this is my first impressions of the sled, and by no way, you guys, am I bashing the sled, saying like all the things I wish I changed. That's personal preference. I'm not bashing it at all. I think it's an amazing sled. I love it. I almost want one myself. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more footage of it when we go riding again. Me ripping it, my dad ripping it, just so you guys can really see what I mean by it. It wants to lift the skis and it's very playful. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys stuck to the end, go ahead and smash a huge thumbs up button on this video. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the SKS if you have one. So if you guys are new here or have been watching for a while, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, that is a wrap on this video. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.